Hello everybody, my name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I had a very different video to provide for you guys, but there has been some breaking news in relation to some signings the Chicago Bulls have done late on in the season, and these are quite a few bits of interesting details to discuss, so let's get right into it. Before we get any further, if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls, the new addition to the team, and what does it mean for our playoff or play-in interest, I guess you could say. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The Chicago Bulls have signed Javonte Green to a standard NBA contract. Firstly, before we discuss what that means, this, in my eyes at least, is great news for the Chicago Bulls. Javonte Green has obviously been a guy that a lot of people really rate. He's a good hustler type of player, moves without the ball very, very well, could do a little bit of everything on the court, and does help us extend to the three-point line just a tad bit more than what we currently are already doing. I think the last game we played was without Javonte Green due to personal reasons. We got absolutely smacked up in that game. I think that was where Javonte Green was playing. Maybe it was the game before that. Either way, we knew for a fact that he was going to get at least a second 10-day contract. Again, that was very much publicized by a lot of people. Everybody was thinking it was going to happen. Bulls fans were thinking it was going to happen. Bulls analysis were thinking it was going to happen. And it looks like it went a step and beyond. Now, how did this happen? Well, as you guys are well aware, the Chicago Bulls roster is filled. So how did we give Javonte Green a contract? Well, this comes with a little bit of an element of bad news here, and that is, it looks like Terry Taylor has been waived from the Chicago Bulls. A bit upsetting in the regards that I don't necessarily think Terry Taylor did much wrong, but at the end of the day, it's about making an impact on the court. And Terry Taylor plays in a position where you've got Vucevic and Drummond. And very rarely did he get the opportunity to play as a power forward. And let's be honest, he was never going to get in ahead of Vucevic and Drummond. So it did make a little bit of sense to kind of see him depart from the Chicago Bulls and bring in a Javonte Green. But it does suck because, again, I don't necessarily think he did much wrong. It's not like he came in and stunk up the joint for the Bulls. But it's a bit of business, better business, I would say, for the Bulls that we did here. You're getting a player that we need. Yes, he's an undersized forward, but it's a forward nonetheless. We need forwards in the team. We need guys that can spread the floor, and we need hustle players. And Javonte Green ticks every single one of those categories. It is as simple as that. He's one of our bigger plus-minus players in those 2-3 games he's played for the Bulls. So I do like this signing. I do like this addition. But the biggest worry is, was he even available to be in the playing tournament and the playoffs? Can we actually do this signing, and will it work out for the Bulls? You know, for example, last season, if we didn't sign Patrick Beverley towards a certain date, if we did sign Patrick Beverley after that date from the buyout market, he would not be able to participate in playoffs, which is a big deal. And what's the point in signing Javonte Green if you can't use him in the playoffs or the playing tournament or anything in between? Well, thankfully, there has been some clarification on that situation. Casey Johnson tweeted something very, very interesting. Regarding Javonte Green's playoff eligibility, should the Bulls choose to keep him, he would not be eligible under current contract situations. This was before he's obviously standard NBA contract, due to the contract situation of the injury hardship exception. So if Phillips can't return and Bulls want to keep Green, they'd have to waive a player and sign Green to a standard NBA deal. So essentially, all those things are looking like they're coming to pass. This kind of, again, suggests why we waived Terry Taylor. It also suggests that there's a good chance Julian Phillips will not return this season. So Javonte Green's playoff eligibility is valid according to the rules and this tweet that Casey Johnson has just brought to the table. I think it was actually a couple days ago. And of course, he's just updated saying this is the scenario laid out on Monday. It's set to play out as Woj reports that Green is signing for the rest of the season. So interesting news. And look, I'm happy for Javonte Green. The way that I see it, the fact that no one gave him an opportunity at the NBA level, it's a bit upsetting that we never brought him back in the first place. I don't know how serious his injury was and how much of a pep in his step he's lost from that situation. But looking at what we've looked at now with Javonte Green, it looks like he hasn't missed a beat with the Chicago Bulls. He's ready to go. He brings what we need, and it can definitely help us in some of those tighter competitions. Now, does this make us a massively competitive team? At the end of the day, I think the identity of the team is the biggest issue, and the core of the team is still the same. So I can't say, now that we've got Javonte Green, we're going to skyrocket to the playoffs, and we're going to end up bringing the best series we can against Boston, and we're going to destroy them. We can't say that, because that's just not going to be the case. But, put it this way. Play-in tournament time comes around. We're facing the Atlanta Hawks. Who would you rather have on your team? Would it be Terry Taylor? Would it be Julian Phillips? Or would it be Javonte Green? I know it's a hard question to ask, and it's definitely not fair, because Julian Phillips is a rookie, and at the end of the day, a rookie needs time, and a rookie could definitely use play-in tournament experience. Terry Taylor, again, someone that's not naturally a forward, it seems like. It looks like, at least for the Bulls, he plays as a small ball center, and he's not going to get in over Vucevic and Drummond. And, you know, you still have Adama Sanogo there that could maybe make a difference, but he's on a two-way, so I don't think he'll be able to play in the playoffs as well. I think the answer, whether it's rightfully or wrongfully, fairly or unfairly, would be Javonte Green in a one-game situation where you see a player of his caliber, at least from the hustle and doing the dirty work for the Bulls. You want a player like that on your team when it comes to the big games. Someone that can do that dirty work for you. Someone that's willing to put in the extra mile and do the scrappy work. Guard the best players. Maybe go and take a charge or grab a massively competitive rebound. That's what you want on your team, especially in those big games. So maybe this helps us in the play-in tournament. Maybe. You never know. But in terms of actually making a difference in the playoffs, I can't say that that's going to happen. But we shall wait and see. Do you guys agree with the signing? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow. And or subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the next Chicago Bulls related video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.